Good day, guys. I'm here this morning again. This is Easy and FX. In my previous videos, I already shared that the Parabolic Sar strategy works on all the assets, and we've done this on Step Index, on V75IX. I've done a general video on boom and crash, which I'm still going to come back to do it one by one on boom 1000, boom 500, crash 1000, crash 500, crash 300. I've also done it on Volatility 10. But this morning, I want to share with you on V100 to affirm that the strategy works on all the assets. If you check out different platforms on binary, you see people comment that, oh, V100 is difficult to trade, V10 is difficult to trade, the velocity, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to run via strategies to trade a particular asset. Although it is good, but I just want to affirm that to you that you don't need to be scared. This strategy works on all the assets. And please, as you are viewing, kindly help me subscribe to the channel. Tap on the notification button so that you can get more updates as I drop these videos to let you know that the strategy works on all the assets. And why, when I'm done doing this, I'm going to share one or two things with you again on how I trade every day, what I combine together too. So let us check this out now on what V100 Volatility 100 this morning. And when you are trading, one thing that you have to put into consideration is your risk management, depending or irrespective of your equity, of your capital that you are trading with. Don't ever forget your risk management. Don't ever forget your risk management. It's a big component to be considered. It's a big component. So it determines how much you are risking on each trade. So it is the deciding factor that differentiates successful traders from those who struggle. You don't trade haphazardly. Oh no, today you use 2.0, tomorrow you are using 0. No. You let your lot size be according to your equity. So develop and stick to a particular trading plan in a disciplined manner. And while you are viewing this before you seek to your live account, test the strategy before risking your money. Never risk more than what you can afford to lose. No, don't ever do that. Choose a sensible risk and reward management. And don't forget to always what? Activate your stop loss. Set specific entry and exit point. I said in the previous video that any strategy that doesn't have entry and exit point is not suitable to trade. So when you want to enter a trade, know your exit point in case the trade did not go in your direction. Close immediately when it gets to your exit point. So let us check V100. Looking at this particular chart now, what can you see? The market is on a downtrend. The market is selling. It's a put sell. It's on a downtrend. You can see that. And I told you that parabolic strategy tells us the trend of the market. So you can see that the parabolic are activated for more than 5 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what I counted. How many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the parabolic strategy pump out when the market gets to this particular zone, can you see that? When it meets the buy dot that is coming up, that was when the sell signal activated. So you can see that. So what do you do? What do you do now? When the market activated at that particular zone, so what happened? What happened? You see, let us carve it out. Has the market been selling? Yes. Yes. So what do you do? So I told you that you generate your signal on higher time frame and take your entry on what? On lower time frame. Generate signal on higher time frame, take your entry on lower time frame. And I said in the previous clips that you can combine 1 hour time frame and 5 minutes time frame, meaning that you generate your signal on 1 hour time frame and take your entry where on 5 minutes time frame, or you generate your signal on 4 hours time frame and take your entry where 15 minutes time frame, or you generate your signal on a day time frame and take your entry where on 15 minutes time frame. So you trade on which that is what suitable for you. So in this particular clip, we'll be using what 1 hour time frame and what 5 minutes time frame. So the market is on a downtrend on already. So and I've already carved out where the market got to when the sell signal pump out with what? With the parabolic sar. So what are we going to do next? We go to 5 minutes time frame and check it out. Well, let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. You see that you'll be seeing what? More of sell signal. You'll be seeing more of sell signal. You'll be seeing more of sell signal. Can you see that? So you don't need to be afraid. Oh, V100 is this, V10 is that. No. Just follow the signal. The direction that parabolic is telling us on 1 hour time frame is what you are going to pick on 5 minutes time frame. And put your lot size into consideration. So in the previous video also, I told you that I said two things are likely to happen when the trend of the parabolic dot pump out on our time frame. When you switch to 5 minutes, two things are likely to, is either you join the trade immediately because the market is going to be on a sell trend, definitely. So it's either you join immediately, which is one, or two, you wait for a pullback, then you now join the next trend signal. So you can see that when it pumped out on 1 hour time frame, the market was there. It was in downtrend already. So it's either you join immediately, you join that particular entry, or you wait for a pullback that occurred there. Can you see that? Then you join the next signal. So either of the two that you are good with. Either of the two. So the market was there when it pumped out on 1 hour time frame. Then we joined that trade. Can you see that we win that trade? One. Two. So the market has sold for a particular minute for almost 30 minutes. So we have a pullback here, another entry here. Can you see that? We have another entry here, which pullback with the green candlestick. But I told you that you can use this Bollinger Band as your exit point. So when we have a pullback, the market closes outside the Bollinger Band. No, it didn't close outside the 3 lines of the Bollinger Band because we're on a sell signal. So what do? You stay in the market there until the candlestick closes outside the Bollinger Band line before you exit your trade. So if you will enter there, the market pull back with this green candlestick, but it did not go outside the third Bollinger Band line. So you will remain in that trade. That is why you have to be conscious of your lot size, of your lot size, of your lot size, of your lot size, of your lot size. So this one again. So the market came down. It came down and you won. It came down and you won. It came down and you won. So you can see like that. The market keeps coming down. So that is it. That is it. So assuming we enter this trade again and it did not go in our direction, it came back and closes outside this line. What do? You close that trade. Take that loss like that. Take the partial loss and leave. Another signal we call. I never said you're going to win the odd trade, but the aim is that your profit must exceed what your losses. That is it. And this particular strategy will always give you that an opportunity to trade only if you don't want to trade. Only if you don't want to trade. So let us check another particular signal on 1 hour time frame. Let's check that out. Let's go, yeah. Let's go. So there is another signal here, and that signal here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We switch to what? To 5 minutes time frame. Let's check it out. You see that you'll be seeing more of buy signal. Can you see that? And I said two things are likely to. Is either you join immediately. The signal one it pump out. It was here. We joined that trade. We won. Another signal here. 1, 2. Another signal here. It only moves for a 5 minutes or there about 7 minutes before it now pull back. So this 5 minutes candlestick, I would have picked whatever I want and I leave that market. That's how I trade. But don't let it go that. But the market pull back. So let's say you are saying that particular market, it not pull back like this, and it closes outside this line. What do? Take your partial loss. This is a typical example of what I'm trying to say. Take that. Don't stay there and be willing. Oh, will it still go up? No. Immediately it closes outside. Please take that partial loss and leave the market and leave. I told you that you can pick like two entries on V75, two entries on V100, two entries on V10, and you are done for the day. Tomorrow, two entries on stepping days, two entries on this on that, trading like 5, 10 to 15 minutes. Then you have 10% of your equity for that particular day. That is how I trade. So look at this, the next signal. What do? You've already taken your partial loss there. What do you do here? You take another entry. Can you see that? Do you win this trade? Yes, we won it. Can you see that? That's how the signal works. Then always put into consideration when the market is consolidating. Just leave the market. Don't trade. Don't trade. And when the market is already dancing and hovering around overbought and around over so, what do? Let there be a pullback. Then you start again. So that is that. You can see that how many trades did we pull there? 1, 2, 3, 4 entries, and we won 4. We won 4. We won 4. So let's check it out again. Let's check it out again. We have a sell signal here, which is very brief because the market is on the what? On the buy entry. Very brief entry there. But let us check it out on 5 minutes time frame. Let's check it out. Let's check it. Can you see that? The market was here when it first pumped out on that 1 hour time frame. What do? We won, Abby. The pullback here. Then we take another entry here, like 7 minutes entry again. There was a pullback. So anybody trading for just 5 minutes would have exit the market here before we have this very pullback here. Can you see that now? So what do? While you are seeing this market, maybe you've not closed your trade and it now came back and closes outside there. What do? You exit that particular market. You exit that particular market. You don't stay there and start to pray. No, it doesn't work like that here. So look at a typical example here again. We took another trade here. Can you see that? The market came down. There was a pullback, but the market did not close outside the third Bollinger Band line. What do? You stay in the market there until it closes outside. Don't close the market. But what happened? The market came down like that. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Look at it. Look at it. So we want this trade again. And have you ever noticed something while you have been using this strategy? When the market is on a particular trend and you have just single dot of Bollinger Band line as a pullback, then the market continues again and it pull back the Bollinger Band dot, pump out in that particular trade again. What do? Take that trade immediately. Just one dot of a pullback and the market continue in that direction. That is a sure prop for you. Hold that today. Hold that. You can see the market is on a downtrend. We have an interruption of just a single dot and the market continues in that trend. So whenever you see something like this, shoot your shot. I'm telling you, if you put 10 trade of this particular entry, if you don't win the whole time, you have 9/10. I'm telling you, the market is on an uptrend and you have just single dot of an interruption of a downtrend and the market continues, just take that particular trade. Take that particular trade. So that's how this particular strategy works. That's how it works. Let's check one more before we go. This is another buy signal here. Another buy signal here. Don't forget we're on the 5th. So the market it is not that maybe it works today and it won't work again tomorrow. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. The strategy works every day and it gives you an opportunity to enter 4, 5 trade every day. Every day. So let's check out another buy signal. We go to 5 minutes time frame. Two things are likely to happen. We join the immediate signal or we wait for a pullback and join the next trade. I'm coming, let me do something there. I think it happened there, it happened there. So let's go. Let's go and pick it. You'll be seeing more of what? More of buy signal. More of buy signal. More of buy signal. So can you see that? You'll be seeing more of buy signal. More of buy signal. Why it pump out there? All this buy signal occurred inside the 1 hour time frame. Can you see? They are all trade that we want. Can you see them before we go up there again? Can you see? You'll be seeing more of buy and you're going to win the particular trade. So you can decide to be trading using this particular strategy. Trade 10 minutes. You want to be trading 15 minutes. You want to be trading 30 minutes. All depending on your equity. And if you want to grow your account every 10 minutes, pin, every 10 minutes you close, every 10 minutes you close. So you grow your account like that. The strategy is also good for growing an account. So that is how the strategy works. That is how the strategy works. When the market is on a buy trend on 1 hour, you come to 5 minutes and you pick what? You pick 5 minutes buy signals. When you see the sell entries, don't take because the market is on a buy on 1 hour time frame. And if the market is on a sell signal on 1 hour time frame, switch to 5 minutes and keep trading for what? Sell signals only. Sell signals only. Sell signals only. That's how this strategy works. That's how this strategy works. Please guys don't forget to help me subscribe to the channel. And in the next video, check out for V50. Let us check together again if the strategy works on all the assets like I said. So we'll be checking out V50. Click on the notification button so that you can get the update when next I drop the video. It can be tomorrow or on Sunday. Thank you guys.